to Irwindale Speedway, qualifying underway for the Snead Tombstone Game Farm Street Stock Series. So far I have 12 entries. A little short track Sunday night action. Running the inner-outer layout. So they'll be on the bigger outer oval through 1 and 2. As you see Montrose working that part of the track. And then they'll drop down into the inner oval for turns 3 and 4. So they run that smaller section and back out onto the straightaway across start-finish line. Ian Montrose qualifies third out of the 5 cars that have posted the time so far. Therio, 28 machine, currently your fastest. As he vanishes across the line. Catalano, second quick in that yellow number 4. Trying out all the different TV angles. Quite an odd place to try and get a broadcast going. Catcher driver just heading out, but everyone's already out there. There's Lafayette coming to start finish. And moves out to the main track. 1 and 2. Seems like his car is a little tight, so he's pushing out to the wall through the center. Then you see those orange cones dropping back into the inside, but I think he's heading to the pit lane. So if you go straight as he's doing, this puts you on the pit lane. Very interesting layout. We have Blake Giglio heading off for his quali. 10 racers have put a time in. It's like Ashbrenner opting to start at the rear. Blake Giglio waited till about halfway. It's right down to the bottom. He's going to use a little of the apron there in 1 and 2. Got all the way down on the flat. And back down to the inner. Through 3 and 4. Back out to the main. Giglio puts in the 6th quickest time. One more lap to try and pick that up. Felt the back end come around there, so I had to counter steer against the looseness. Probably have a lot of onboard camera work tonight. Blake picks it up to 4th on lap number 2. So the 16 team will start 4th overall. We do have a heat race. I have I believe a 10-lap heat race. I didn't ask, but I assume. We'll find out here in about a minute and 28 seconds, or we can just go ask. Because why not, right? Is our heat 10 laps?
I was getting ready to go over that.
Perfect. Okay, fine.
Test.
There we go. I heard test. Less than a minute to go.
All right, everybody.
Here we go.
So, welcome to Irwindale. The heats, if there are more than one, will be 10 laps. Features 50, 1 fast repair, 3 green light checkers. You got 50% fuel, 3 total sets of tires.
Damn.
Track's hot. Have fun. What else can I say?
I think that covered it. three sets of tires with 50 lap rates. That's quite a lot of tire. It's very generous, so should not have tire issues tonight. 11 cars out of the 12 took a qualifying time. Have one 10-lap heat. Less than 14 cars means 1 heat. The heat will determine the starting lineup for our 50-lap feature race. Here we go to our heat race. Cars have about a minute to get out there and grid. Top 2 go straight to the feature. Don't have to run in the heat race. So 10 of our 12 cars here tonight will be in the heat. Montrose out front. Giglio will start second. Spencer Gray will start in third. Nathan Lafayette in the Kia starts in fourth. Clapper Newell in the 21 starts fifth. Arca Break Adam runs in the sixth spot. And you have Andrew Floyd, the Days of Thunder throwback in seventh. Matt Benke, the Amtrak car in eighth. Scott Elston in the, I think this is Outlaw Speedway. It's kind of fun. Starts in the ninth spot. And Will Ashebrenner, he'll start in 10th for the heat race. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
Are you watching this heat race?
I am.
You want to broadcast it with me since you're already qualified?
Sure. Gives me some practice.
Perfect. Well, pace truck's off. We got 10 laps to get, oh my gosh, Blake Giglio almost hitting the wall there.
Yeah, they're going to have to make sure they don't overheat the tires here, because even if you do it early on, it's going to take a while to get them cooled down. So, see how smart they could be as Ian kind of slides up the track there in the center.
Trying to get his elbows out and keep Giglio from jumping out to the lead. Blake, a very wide entry. He's going to try and cut underneath Montrose on the exit. That was well set up.
Back, but they're going to stay green, get it going. And Blake looks like he's going to be able to capitalize and take the lead here.
Montrose trying to do the same move, but Giglio really parked it on the bottom. Clapper Newell's going to spin onto the inner part of the track. And there is the crossover again from Giglio. Giglio doing that wide entry into three that sets him up on exit. There's just so much room there, you can't really block it.
Yeah, mirrored the move from the lap before, and you saw Ian tried to defend it as much as he could, but still was not able to hold him off, and really deep into three.
He almost hit the wall there. That gives Giglio the lead. We'll see how Montrose tries to work it. Giglio runs the apron. There's Lafayette spinning out in the 0-0.
And that one's going to bring out a yellow.
Yep, that one brought out the yellow.
Yeah, these front two are definitely driving really hard there, so this gives them a chance to cool off those tires for a bit, and I think that really helps Blake out, because it seemed like he was driving the car really hard to get past Ian. So now that he has the lead, he can kind of relax and just drive smooth. Oh my goodness!
What just happened?
Hey guys, I'm going to give myself an EOL because my computer just decided to have a conniption.
There you go, that's what happened. Under yellow, Adam Crozier, Arca breaks into the wall.
Actually, I'm just going to go to the pits.
Wow.
He said to hell with the heat race. Car clearly dragging something there.
Well, that's the good thing about everybody making it in, I guess.
Yep. Interesting. I see
Yeah.
Clapper Newell and Ashebrenner already in there too. 3 cars on the pit lane.
Yeah. That's definitely interesting for what might come for the feature. Already 4 laps into the heat, and people seem to be struggling. I would say, speaking from how the season has been going, this track is the loosest any track has been the whole season. With how hot it is and how technical it is, you have to be super smooth on the throttle coming out of the corners where you light them rear tires up.
And you got 3 sets of tires for a 50-lap race. In my mind, that's awful generous, but you're saying it could be needed.
Yeah, I don't know. It really, I think, is going to come down to caution-wise. If we get a caution, halfway through or so, I definitely think that coming out to take tires is not a bad call. I didn't get a good chance to see kind of what a run does to tires, but it definitely would be, I would say, probably more likely here than anywhere else we've been.
Team 4.
This track is weird. So
I know, but that's why it's wonderful.
I've never driven it. I've never even driven the normal oval.
I haven't either. The only thing I've done is figure 8.
Yeah, I've done that. That's it.
Here, I'm going to give myself an EOL.
If you haven't done that, what are you doing? Like, that's part of the iRacing experience right there.
Yep.
I have a drop to the end because it's stuck in pit road, so go.
It's best with the ramp. I'm so glad they added that. Now that they've proven that they know how to add ramps to tracks, I'm wondering if we should get all the road courses with the ramps to do the jumpy trucks on them. It'd be great.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, iRacing, get it together. But then Robbie Gordon might sue them, so probably need to get his sign off on it first.
It's worth a shot.
Hell yeah, I'd run it.
Yeah, that'd be some crazy Friday night fun night stuff.
Oh yeah. And then we'd start doing it with Indy cars because we're dumb, you know.
Yeah, well, LMP ones.
Perfect. Pace truck's off. We're getting set for a restart. Have Giglio the leader on the inside, Montrose outside in the 1.
Flip flop of the initial race start, and Blake gets a really good start. He's gonna clear Montrose going into 1.
Let's see what Ian can do with it. Ian stays up on the banking. Giglio slides from the apron to the banking.
Putting down tire marks down the back straightaway.
He's going to give up a
Ian.
lot of speed on entry there. Ian drives it in deep. I don't think he's going to be able to hang there, though.
Blake's gonna clear him again.
Giglio
And
really protects the bottom into 1.
I think that's smart because he seems to really like that apron. So if that's where he's comfortable driving, oh, and the 00 is gonna get turned behind.
Lafayette
And
around.
second
I don't
caution.
know if he was turned. He was kind of by himself.
I think Clapper got in the back of him.
Oh, yep, off corner. There's such a different gap when I saw him. Clapper Newell getting into the back of Lafayette.
It's going to be the second caution of this heat race.
I should really let caution laps count for these.
Well, it'd be over in like. Well, I mean, it'd be over quicker, but there'd be like no passes for the lead besides like the initial one.
We're not really getting much anyway.
Yeah, I guess that's true. See, I don't gotta worry about it.
Exactly. You just got to see what works to figure out for the 50 lap feature.
Yeah. Just watching this confirms my thoughts about how loose the car is. Well, I mean, Blake almost lost it there on the backstretch. He all the way down to the bottom,
Yeah,
trying to catch the car.
when he tried to pinch it off and make sure Montrose didn't get underneath him, Blake's basically running the Daytona line, just protecting the bottom all the way around. Just really difficult with this layout.
Yeah. Also, really interestingly, in 3 and 4, you can actually get pretty good below that apron, where the below those on those cones basically, and you won't get off track. So, definitely look at that for possibly late in the race.
So you can really send it down there, is what you're saying. And how he does
Yeah,
it.
you can really get the car down there. I mean, all the way below 4 tires below the line, and it won't give you an off track. So,
As long as you're not halfway past the cone, right?
I was getting all the way on the cone. So,
Dang.
yeah. Which is surprising, but I mean, it definitely could set up for something. We saw like Blake doing the crossover. You could do that even more aggressively and cut down on that, I guess, apron part.
So the joys of having a odd layout to work with, opening up some opportunity maybe for some passing. Or some pushing.
All the above.
Pass
Yeah,
pushing.
this layout's definitely the definition of odd. So.
It's okay, the trucks ran the figure 8, so.
So yeah, I wish I knew that. I would have shown up for that, I think.
I think the
That
trucks
sounds
win
fun.
for weirdest race.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It was a good time.
See, I'd get my chance to get Lucas, but it would be in an environment that it wouldn't seem as intentional.
Lucas won that race.
Oh, I know he did. But you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'd let him finish in front of me again.
I don't think you could help it.
Well, no, I'd be like half a track back going through the intersection, Oh, and they're going great.
Back to green flag racing. Giglio, huge jump over Montrose. And that makes the lead even more boring. Look further back. You have Andrew Floyd trying to hold off Matt Benke as Benke disappears for a moment. Clapper Newell's once again up underneath the 00. Clapper
Blake
Newell's
ran a much.
2 laps down, trying to run really hard. It's the only side-by-side action we have is a 2 laps down car trying to pass a lead lap car.
Yeah. It's very interesting looking at Blake. His line is so much different than the drivers behind him, and he's still running lower on the back straightaway, even though he has about a 2-3 car length gap on Montrose, but he's also not pinching the entry like Montrose is. He's letting the car kind of diamond, basically, through 3 and 4.
Leaving tire marks all the way through turn 2. My gosh. Blake's driving that car sideways.
Well, I gotta make it one more lap.
Leaving lines off of 4 as well. Both of them were.
White flag.
Final lap of the heat. Look at the tire slide from Giglio.
He lost a lot of ground doing that. Here
Yeah, he
comes
did.
Ian.
Macho's going to send it in there. Does not give him the bump. Giglio slides it
Oh!
out across the line. Giglio with the heat win. Macho second.
Yeah, Ian almost was able to get there.
If we had Blake in chat, I would totally ask him how that was, but he's party pooper.
Oh, he was in there earlier.
No, he's not now.
Well, I'm sorry.
Frickin' Blake.
All right. Well, thanks for having me up here.
Yeah, entertained you for a heat race. Now go back to
Yeah.
doing what you do best and driving the wheel.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
It's Peter Therio, pole sitter for this feature race. Had a chat with him while he was out on the track watching the heat race there.
All right,
So the
guys,
top
remember,
two didn't have to
initial
race.
start is on the flagman. Every start after that is on the leader. Leader has lane choice.
And now we get back to not having single file restarts. Single file restarts are, as Dalton says, boo. All right, let's get this Labor 12 starting lineup kicked off here. So our cameras all decide to freeze up at the same time. Perfect. Our pole sitter is going to be Peter Therio in the 28. Start alongside Patsy Catalano in the 4 on the front row. Blake Giglio will start 3rd in the 16. Our heat races, as all the positions from here back are set by the heat race. Giglio 3rd, Montrose 4th, Spencer Gray will start in 5th, Andrew Floyd in 6th, Matt Benke 7th, Sky Elston 8th, Arthur Rick Adam 9th, Nathan Lafayette 10th, William Asherbranner 11th, and Jeremy Clapper Newell in 12th. So we add our top 2 qualifiers. We go for a 50-lap feature event. Hopefully those zeros on the scoreboard go away when you go green. Pace truck should get on out of the way here. Therio has to wait for the green on this initial start. All the other starts will be on leader discretion as soon as the pace truck's out of the way. Green flag in the air, Giglio pushing Therio. Montrose ducks into the bottom. Catalano still up high. Giglio way down on the apron, trying to get inside Therio. Therio with the wide exit. Giglio forcing it down to the bottom. Catalano nearly clips the wall there. Giglio side by side with Therio for the lead. Watch lead battle from Ian Montrose's perspective. You see Giglio way down to the inside. He's actually making ground on Therio, trying to get him cleared. Giglio's so low through 1 and 2. He's all the way on the apron. Montrose slides it in there, trying to keep the 28 car from getting back to the bottom. Giglio clears to the race lead.
Good, buddy.
Catalano trying to keep Therio up off the bottom as well. Try to fix our scoreboard here while we watch this battle for 3rd. Catalano and Therio.
So you got the music playing, bro?
Music is great. Who doesn't want the music? Giglio, Montrose, Catalano with the slide in front of Therio. Therio has to check up. Maybe a tiny bit of contact from the what appears to be an 18 car, but it's numbered 12. Montrose trying to put the pressure on as Therio gets into the door of Catalano. A big slide. He's going to have a little slowdown penalty there as he cut the course. See him dropping back on the inside lane as he serves his slowdown. Catalano hangs on to 3rd. Spencer Gray up to 4th. Matt Benke down the top 5. Andrew Floyd, Scott Elston. Montrose putting the pressure on Giglio. Repeat of our heat race. As pole sitter Therio's fallen to 8th spot. Montrose to the inside of Giglio. They make contact on the front stretch. Montrose wanted to get out wide. Giglio wanted to keep it in tight. They made door-to-door contact.
I misread your line, dude. My bad.
Blake trying to get back to the bottom. They're catching Will Asherbrenner. Last car on a lead lap in 11th. Catalano's given up the third spot to Spencer Gray. If you watch the top two, see in the background the green car's ahead of the yellow one. Sounds like someone bounced it off a fence. Even Spencer Gray. Is Gray's falling back? Yes, he did. Smacked it coming out of turn 4, the 18/12. 12 car bounces it off the fence. Montrose leads. Giglio second. Catalano in third. Then a gap back to Scott Elston, who's taken over the fourth spot. Dario now fifth. Andrew Floyd sixth. Nathan Lafayette seventh. Clapper Newell eighth. Adam Crozier ninth. Spencer Gray in 10th. And off the lead lap, Will Asherbrenner in 11th. The Irwindale inner outer. Matt Benke's laptop froze. That's what's happened to our 35, why he is off the track. So we'll call that a blown motor for the Amtrak car. We'll see if they're able to make some repairs and get back out, or if they decide to call it a night. Giglio not letting Montrose get away. Those two have put 2.5 seconds over Catalano in third. Scott Elston fourth, Dario fifth, Floyd and Lafayette and Clapper Newell. 3 cars battling for position. We also have Adam Crozier there in 9th. Lafayette takes over the 6th spot. Record break Adam gets a little too far to the inside and slides it around. He'll lose a spot to Spencer Gray as he gets that corrected. We'll see if Montrose has worn out his tires. Blake Giglio's creeping back up to him. Montrose out on the outside. Giglio a much lower line. This should be entertaining to watch as Montrose will get out wide. Giglio stays about a car shorter. Drops it back down to the apron. See how much lower he is, almost all the way around the racetrack compared to our leader Montrose. Montrose definitely sliding the tires there. You saw the tire tracks getting laid down through 3 and 4. Blake running that a little bit tighter line, probably saving some tire compared to Montrose.
Sorry.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. That was great.
Giglio just needs a change of pants after that one.
I was wondering if I had done something wrong. I was like, oh, that's the wrong turn.
I'm trying to see what he was talking about, but under our first caution, nine more lucky ducks to go, says Matt Benke. It's like Will Asherbrenner may have retired the 26. It shows him on pits on one screen, but it shows him not existing on the other screen. That's confusing. Cars hitting pit lane. Blake Giglio. Patsy Catalano. Blake probably won't pit again. See if those cars can get out changing their tires. Left side's down on both cars, and they're going to head back on the track. They do stay on the lead lap, taking those 4 fresh tires on the 16 and the 4, so we'll watch Giglio work his way up through the field. I'm going to assume that's going to be the only set of tires on the 16. I don't think he'll come back down. And I'm going to assume that that's going to be a very good move as long as he doesn't get into trouble coming back up through the field. Do have report the 26 car is done. So in a couple laps time, Matt Benke will move back up to 11th. So your leader for the restart is going to be Ian Montrose in the 1. He can go whenever the pace truck gets off the track. That's a large section that he can start to go in this layout. So pace truck going to duck off back here. And it's now in the pit lane, so Montrose can go anywhere between here and the start-finish line. Green flag back in the air. Montrose scoots out to the lead. There you go, under attack from Elston. Elston is inside. Got that dysautonomia awareness car. Final day of dysautonomia awareness week. Blake Giglio is 3 wide back in the pack, because of course he is. Got those fresh tires, so does Catalano. Clapper Newell gets pushed up to the outside wall. Big loser of that 3 wide. Now Giglio is already up the 4th. See what fresh tires can do as Catalano pushes the issue with the 11. Catalano's going to spin it out in the grass, and that's what can happen if you take tires. Trying to push the issue. Catalano goes around, drops back to the last car and lead lap again. Contact. Adam Crozier and look like Clapper Newell. Clapper Newell sends the 45 around. And we are under caution. Second caution. Clapper Newell got into the back of the 45, turned him around. Let's see, first of all, what happens to the 4. He's on the inside of 3 wide. Cars on the outside of him, Lafayette and the 11 make contact, get down into the 4, turn Catalano into the grass. And then we'll come down here into 3 and 4, the tighter end of the track. Clapper Newell drives it in there, catches the 45 in the left rear, turns him around. Adam Crozier drops to the tail of the field. I don't see if anyone else decides tires were worth taking, as Giglio is already up the 4th. It's like Montrose is coming down. Scott Elston's coming down. They're probably wishing they pit last time. And Adam Crozier hits the pit lane. If you're in the back, I figure you might as well take some tires, so Crozier got turned and sent to the back. So cars that have not pit at all, Therio, Andrew Floyd, Nathan Lafayette, and Clapper Newell. Blake Giglio took tires on 8 laps ago. He'll be lined up second here, right behind Peter Therio. 22 lap fresher tires. You missed the race because you went to get churros? Archison. You always have something entertaining to say. This gets Benke 1 more lap back, by the way. He needs a lot more caution. No, the churros are very good. At least it's, yeah, at least it was a good price to pay. If you went to go get churros and they were terrible tasting churros, that would be no bueno. But since they're good, I guess it's muy bueno. Should get the 1 to go here. Hard to tell, but I think the lights are off on the pace truck. Yes, yes they are. Hayes truck's heading off. Will be 17 to go. Giglio on the fresher tires gets to line up on the outside. He's already trying to get to the inside, I do believe. Kind of voluntarily gave up that space. Oh my gosh, the 4 and the 21 just died. And we are back under caution. Catalano up into Clapperdoodle. That looked like a situation of car high. It's the right one to start. A little bit of netcode started it, then yep, off to their wall they go. Catalano's car is junked. Fresh tires from Montrose and Scott Elston. They're now 6th and 7th. So they made it through that cleanly.
Lucky dog outside.
And Benke going to pick up another. Oh, that's Adam Grosjean. Grosjean had gone a lap down. Grosjean around and on the lead lap. Clapper went through that. Still hasn't been to the pit lane. Has a heavily damaged car. Can't come get tires. Could come get a fast repair. He's already last on the lead lap, but decides not to. Stays out.
She's running fine.
He's running fine is the report from the 21 car. I mean, it's a free pit stop and free tires. I would take them, but
I don't see much damage. But you never know, I could just fall to nowhere on this restart.
that's what not much damage looks like, apparently.
Tell me to let you back by there, Bank.
But it seems Stereo's just content
You, Patty.
to never pit. That's Stereo. So are we just not pitting this race?
I saved my stuff, so I'm gonna use that.
10-4, good luck.
Thank you.
There you go. Stereo says he saved his stuff. He's gonna try and hold off Giglio. Stereo gets us restarted. Blake trying to get to his inside. Stereo blocks the bottom. Blake's going to try to get up underneath of him. Stereo just keeps that car parked down there. Knows where Blake wants to go. Blake slides it off the corner. Stereo very much protecting the bottom on Giglio. We have wreck in the background. The 21 is around. And that is our 4th caution. Giglio had just gotten position that he wanted. Poor Blake. Catalano gets in there and turns the 21. Clapper Newell around. Could be some perceived payback, maybe? Not sure, because that's the second incident between those two.
Yeah, I'm a feeder not in, but it's all good.
Clapper spins out, trying to catch the field.
Damn, the pace car's ripping around here.
Field's hauling ass, trying to catch the pace trick.
Where's the beef?
There's always beef when certain people are involved. Pace truck is quite actually hauling ass.
What the hell is the pace car doing? We can't catch it.
Pace truck is blasting around here. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Thank goodness. The pace truck forgot it was yellow.
I'm trying to get my laps back and I can't get around you guys. We're trying. Oh my god.
That was entertaining.
I kind of appreciate it, to be honest.
It's like
already green to green.
racing under
Oh my
caution.
goodness.
Pace truck just wanted to have some fun.
All the marbles in the
You
corners
really
now.
did speed up that caution.
I mean, I can appreciate it as a broadcaster. I appreciate the pace truck doing its part.
Can I get a black there? It said pit road was open, but then when I got down, it said it was closed.
I would say that's probably clearable because the pace truck was going a million miles an hour. I'd give it to him. Green flag back in the air. Therio and Giglio. Lots of O's, even though it's not really an O for Therio. Giglio trying to power by on the outside. Therio trying to keep the nose in there. Nose Giglio wants to clear to the bottom. Giglio almost had him clear. Therio trying to keep the nose down there. Giglio, of course, strongest on the bottom. Blake doesn't even have to complete the pass fully. He just needs his nose out in front. So far, he's been doing that this whole restart. If Therio maybe gets his elbows out a little bit as Catalano goes around a bit. Hangs on to it. So we continue to watch the lead battle. Blake drives it in there really deep, trying to get clear. Therio gets back to his inside. Therio not wanting to give Blake that gap he wants. That slide may have been the doom for Giglio. We'll see if he can recover from it. Powers back by on the outside. Therio keeps it up on the inside lane. Montrose has thoughts of making this 3 wide. This could get interesting. Montrose slides it in there. We're 3 wide for the lead at Irwindale. Holy crap, Montrose. Montrose way down on the flat. White flag is in the air. Giglio's up to the top. Montrose is pushing Therio up out of the way. Let's see if Montrose goes for it against Giglio. Therio gets into Montrose, gives him a shot, but Giglio is clear. Blake Giglio wins at Irwindale. Who knows what happened for second there? Looks like Montrose is going to get credit for the second place by 0.02 of a second over Therio.
All right, top 3 to the waiting room. You have 24 hours starting now to give me any. Let's start that again. Top 3 to the waiting.
Let's just mute that. Is Therio up in the waiting room? He is. Well, Pater was certainly entertaining. What did you maybe need to do there at the end? Maybe push Montrose a little bit harder so we got a piece of Giglio?
I needed to not let him get to my inside, so... Or when he doored me up the track in 1 and 2, I needed to be on Blake's quarter panel, so I turned him. But, yeah, just kind of was too worried about Blake there, and Ian got to our inside, so... I mean, that happens. It was a good race.
It was entertaining.
I'm happy I saved my tires as long as I did, to be honest.
Yeah. That was, like I said, very entertaining. And then, yeah, 3 wide coming to the lead on white flag lap. That was really entertaining as hell.
Yeah. Well, we did our best there. It does suck that Blake won. Anybody else, but it's gonna, cut my points lead down a bit. But we still have a pretty good lead, I think. So.
I mean, I think
As long
all
as
of
we-
SRO will agree with you that it sucks when Blake wins.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I guess that's true in general.
We'll make sure he knows about it. He's in the waiting room now. We'll make sure he knows about it.
Yeah. Thank you. Please tell him I said that.
Will do. Hang on. Hey, Blake. Peter has something to say to you.
I hate it when I hate that you won. Nobody likes when you win.
Oh,
Stop winning, please.
but the other.
Oh my gosh. Okay, get out of here, Blake.
He didn't even get to say anything.
Nope. He heard it. He'll have his interview later to be able to retort to it.
Yeah, I'll listen. I'll listen to it.
Yeah, those friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts for that very, very tight 3rd place finish as you and Montrose spun across the line. You almost got him.
Yeah, I got to thank Team the Bean Team. I was the only one who showed up tonight, but normally it's me and Alec, but me and Alec were actually both racing in real life today at Dominion Raceway. So,
wow, that's really close to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You should come out sometime.
I'm down in Richmond.
Yeah, you should come out.
Yeah, it could be fun.
Well, we just ended our season. Actually, this was the finale. But yeah. So
I've run the road course there.
we're running the road course in 2 weeks in the
Hell
Legends.
yeah. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway,
it'll be great.
Continue.
Yeah. Yeah. So gotta thank the team. Obviously, Alec didn't make it out tonight, but I'm happy I was able to come out and represent. I gotta thank you for broadcasting and bringing me up earlier before the race started. That was a lot of fun. I gotta thank these guys out here for racing because we didn't have a huge group tonight, but it was still a lot of fun. And yeah, I just enjoyed it a lot. I gotta thank Adam as well for putting this league on because I know last week was really rough for him. But I hope he's happy with this week because the racing was pretty good, and it doesn't sound like too many people are upset. So
Yeah, it was a good night. It was a good night overall. I just need me to broadcast, that's the problem last week.
yeah, there you go.
All right, Peter. Congrats on that third place finish. Get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, and we'll see you next week in the playoffs.
All right.
Obviously not here, but
Wait, there's-
I meant for the rest of the
that's-
season. The other
Whew.
series that you're in, the ones that I
Yeah.
do broadcast next week, because I won't broadcast
like-
this next week.
It's like playoffs. I'm gonna lose this championship.
You
now.
run the Cup Series, damn it.
Yeah. All right.
That's the one I meant. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Let's go, brag. Ian Montrose in. Ian, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, that got real interesting. Going 3 wide there on the final lap. Holy crap, you almost pulled it off, but you bring it home second in a very, very close finish with Peter Therio as you both spun across the line. How was it?
Yeah. When I saw Blake pit, my heart sunk a little bit because I thought we could go a little bit longer on the tires. But if I was him, I would have done the opposite of what the leader did. So he made the right call, and so I had to reply, but was nervous about getting through the field, and so we managed to do it with some pretty audacious overtakes. Yeah, and then we did a Hail Mary just to get close enough to make it interesting at the end, and maybe if we'd had a little bit more race time, we could have gone for the win. But all in all, I'm just happy to get the podium, and congratulations. But anytime I'm with Peter and Blake, it's always going to be interesting racing anyways. Yeah, it was good.
Very good. Well, sir, you got those friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Yeah, I just want to thank Cave City Cave RP, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Labor 12, yourself for commentating. I'd like to thank Adam for throwing on the league, and everybody at Delta Prime Racing. Appreciate them.
Easy peasy. All right, bud. Get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. We'll see you next week.
Take care, buddy. Have a good one.
Ian Montrose bringing it home P2. Now we go get Mr. Winner. All right, Blake, it's now your interview time.
Yay!
Hooray! What were you thinking when you were on the top of 3 wide coming to the white flag?
Oh, we were just sending it. We were gonna see what happens. If we wreck, we wreck. If not, we didn't wreck, we won. I think that's kind of what I was thinking the whole time. I knew that I had the tires, so I could get the run off the corner, and that's what we did. And when they made contact, I just pushed the pedal a little bit harder to try to get by them.
10-4, and yeah, powering around the outside for Therio there for a few laps was entertaining. The Montrose gets up in there and tries to play with the battle a little bit. Lots of contact. Unfortunately, able to keep it straight for the most part, and you were able to come home with the victory there. It had to be a little bit thrilling, I must say, being on the outside there, especially when Montrose got his elbows out, pushed Therio up, almost got your left rear quarter panel.
Yeah, it was wicked. I hope it was a good show for everyone.
It was damn entertaining, sir. Damn entertaining.
Damn entertaining. Yeah.
Damn entertaining.
Damn entertaining.
Way better than the Giants.
Okay. That wasn't cool at all.
Well, then how about Scott Elson in chat saying, Blake, you suck?
I'd love to compare stats sometime,
Oof.
I'd love to. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, hey, I do suck sometimes. I am, and I'm wreckers or checkers. There's no in between. So.
Roughly 50% of the time you suck. The other 50 you blow, because that's how you breathe.
Right? I
Right?
do other things too, but that's TOS. Anyway,
Let's not go there.
so that's why I'm not.
This is a family-friendly fucking show, okay?
God damn it. Do you have any candles tonight or what?
We have no candles for you to eat tonight. You have to eat the ones you already got.
They're gone.
You didn't have to eat it that fast. God.
It was good. Shit.
All right, bud. You got any friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for this victory tonight at Irwindale Inner Outer?
Of course. Yeah, shout out to Patsy for teaching me where the track is. I was going the wrong way in practice. I had no idea where I was going.
That's great.
So I know. Shout out to him. Artemis, Slow Drag, CC Racing, M9 Performance, everyone that helps out. Snead Game Farm sponsoring the series, you for broadcasting. Everyone that helps out and everyone that lets us do this every week. And shout out to my Giants. Hopefully they can stay on top.
Stay on top. They have to get to the top.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't lose 40-0 and not get ragged on, you know?
it happens.
It does. It does happen from time to time. All right, but congrats on the victory tonight. We'll see you, Monday? You running Monday?
Pro Q Monday.
Well, good luck in that. And then
Thanks.
We'll see you ruin all the shows on Tuesday.
Alrighty.
Perfect. But see you on Tuesday. Good luck. Blake Giglio getting the win tonight in the Street Stock, Snead Tombstone Street Stock Series. Let's look at our final results page. 12 cars here tonight. Blake Giglio, your winner. Montrose and Therio on the podium. Spencer Gray and Lafayette pick up top fives. Good runs for them. Andrew Floyd, Catalano, Scott Elston, Adam Crozier, and Jeremy Clapper Newell, your top 10. Page 2, couple cars off the lead lap. Matt Benke had computer issues and wounds up in 11th. And William Asherbrenner, he'll finish 12th tonight after having some struggles out on track. Thanks to everyone that came out tonight. Hope you enjoyed. Let's run through our sponsor pages and get the bills paid so we can get on out of here. I kind of want that to disappear for a moment, and I want that to pop up. There we go. Thanks so much to all of our friends at 911fleetservices.com. Helps us on our Cup Series on Wednesday. Cave City Roleplay, those folks are always hanging around. They do our Thursday night truck series officially. Fort Worth Screen Printing does our Xfinity Series race on Tuesday. FSM Customs does our Friday IMSA Series. Then we have Golden Eagle Syrup does our Friday Super Speedway Series, and Light on My Life candles. They give away a candle, as Blake was talking about, every Tuesday night. So if you want to win a free candle, get on in there and get in on the giveaway. M9 Performance, they do our Tuesday modified series. Snead Tombstone Game Farm did our race that you just watched, the Street Stocks, on Sunday. Spit Venom Podcast, they do our ARCA series on Monday. 1023 Graphics does our Tuesday night Dirt Street Stock series. Come on out and check them all out. You can head on over to dgsracing.com, click that big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord. You can sign up to run any of our 9 different leagues. Some of them have a little bit of iRating cap during the playoffs, but then it opens back up when we get back to the regular season again. So come on and check it out. Be a fan and jump on in if you feel like it. I have to say this is at iRacing.com. Head on over there, pick up this track, these cars, come race with us. We'd love to have you be part of the community. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.